farmer. Very much an international flavour today. We're talking about the invitation winner all the way from New Zealand. We're talking about Mortlake. We bought during the week from the Tat sale, and of course we might have a special guest coming on today as well. So also on a personal note, I've got mixed news about, or mixed emotions about saying this, but had a letter from Tony Burke, MP, Minister for Immigration and Home Affairs, and my family and I have been granted Australian citizenship. So I'm not sure, Al, I'm not sure when I'm booked in for the brain lobotomy, but
I'm still not sure whether they made the right decision in letting you in. Okay, but I suppose we've got to live with that. No, you do not require a lobotomy, okay?
13 years I'll won't be able to send me back for any convictions. Anyway, we're going to start with the star of the show. Here she is, Belle Claire. What a queen, twice Group 1 winner in New Zealand. We're pretty confident she'd run well first start, didn't quite work out. Confident she'd run well second start, which she did, but I think the blinkers off last week was the key. She looks absolutely fantastic. She had her first gallop, actually left-handed this morning since the win. Bobby, what did you make of it?
Yeah, she was super this morning, really switched on. She is kind of normally quite a relaxed character, so for her to actually pull me through the line like she did today, I was really, really pleased. Yeah,
and just looking at the times, she's elite. She really is. She'll go to the Hot Danish, I think, next Saturday, and Tyler Schiller's booked to ride. She'll be awfully hard to beat again. I think if anything, she'll be better the way she went this morning. So really exciting. We'll get to the Hot Danish and then maybe just have a think. Maybe we put her out and bring her back for the autumn. But very lucky to get the horse for David Woodhouse, who live only about 45 minutes from where I grew up, Woodville, of course. So we'll head back into the stable. And we were lucky enough to buy a very nice import this week. Jim Clark, Barry Lynch, who was on the ground up there. A horse called Mortlake. He's won 2 from 7. Very progressive. We thought he was exceptional value. And the reserve was actually 150 guineas, 150,000 guineas. We're lucky to get him for 120. And a couple of people just came in straight after him. We're actually going to pay more than that. So I thought he was good value, and a sale that the demand just keeps going up and up. So it's getting very hard for battling Australian trainers to pay for it. But you can warrant buying these horses. Of course, the 5 Diamonds Prelude won by I Know a Star last week. That's $1 million, and he'll be in the 5 Diamonds next week too. So from that point of view, really exciting. It was another really good week on the track. Obviously, Belle Claire, the star of the show. I Know a Star was outstanding. Fleet Commander ran very, very well on Wednesday, so he got his win that he's been knocking on the door for. He's had a good preparation, but his last run was good. As we come back into the stable, thanks Bobby. Yeah, the queen of the show, Belle Claire. Yeah, I think she's going to be competitive. We actually debated whether we go down to Melbourne with her, but we didn't go that way. Hey, do you get any frequent? Do you get your 10th Red Bull free?
Oh, where?
You should get one of those cards. Yeah, I'm up for it. Jenny, we love Jenny. Who have we got coming in? I've got to keep an eye out. I've got one of the old mates coming in from afar. We might even turn the fans off. It's a bit loud today. So nice clean boxes. He's a promising horse, Raikkonen. He looks really well. He was actually entered to run on Sunday, but we scratched from the wide gate. So he could go to Kemmler Grange on Tuesday, although it's a really hard race. There's a lot of noms there. So you may be lucky to get a run. Disnex very well. He's possibly going to run a Melbourne Cup Day trial during the week. Tiberius is a nice horse. He's Majorca Sunset. Shalailed, he's going to trial next week. Highlights is coming up very well. I'm a little bit on my lonesome today, so I haven't got too many mates. Here's a horse we're excited about, Point and Shoot. He will run in the 1200 metre maiden at Kemmel on Tuesday. He's got good 2-year-old form. It's a $100,000 English bonus. So I think he's going to be a big chance. Olivia's going to ride him. As you know, we talk her up a bit on this, but she rode 2 winners at Kembla last week. Al Frogley.
Yes.
Oh, you've spent a bit of time in the Ukraine lately, have you?
You're a bit short-staffed this morning, so I had to ride a couple, and now I'm scoping a couple.
As you know, Alan, he was a very prominent jockey on the picnic, very amateur circuit. 6 winners from 720 rides. Here's the other star of the show. Other than you, Mel, of course, but I know a star. He had his first gallop since he raced on Saturday this morning. Just went easy, but really happy with him. I think they've all ridden him off in the 5 Diamonds, of course, up to 1800. That's a massive question mark. But I thought he was good the other day. He broke the track record. He couldn't have gone too much quicker, and they all had their chance to get past him. So, great team of blokes, and hopefully we can have a bit more fun with them. We've got one question coming through. Request sent. Oh, we've got, what have we got? A request sent. Hold on, let's see. All this technology. I'm trying to find a special. Tim Rowe from the Strait joining us. Journalists, they've come straight to the source. Keith Farrell by name, Farrell by nature. Hold on, here we go. Hilde. I'm trying to find. I apologise, but this is worth the wait. Oh, here we go. Special international visitor. All right, here we go. Hilde. Oh, meets the surf. Of course, Rachel King riding the Japanese horse tomorrow. About 11:45 area. Luke Hilton.
Here we are.
Live at the races.
We're live at the Breeders' Cup here in Del Mar.
And what's the atmosphere like, Luke?
Today's the lead-up race day, so it's a little bit quiet today down in the yard, but building up for tomorrow. It's just the prelim day today.
And I've got a couple of photos through from you, Luke, and you look like you're having fun. Of course, you've got a cocktail party tonight. You saw one of our new clients yesterday, John Stewart. How was he?
Yeah, from Resolute Racing, we're able to catch up with him, who's got a couple of runners over here during the Breeders' Cup Carnival, and honoured to have a couple of his horses in the stable, Lord Snow and Pink Vegas, so they're a couple to look out for in the coming future. But he's a great ambassador for racing. He loves racing and the breeding game, and he's going to be great for Australian racing.
Luke, do you mind just taking off your sunglasses? I want to get the honest Luke. Just have a look. I've got a couple of photos through of Luke in the last 24 hours, and all I've seen is him eating. Is that true, Luke?
I just finished lunch, actually.
So, he had a little bit of a stressful look. What day did you leave? Wednesday morning.
Wednesday,
and
yes.
Luke, is it true you got to the airport, you tried to check in? Of course, the United States, everything's pretty strict these days. You tried to check in, but you didn't have a US visa.
Well,
Was that correct? Pardon?
This, Esther, I think it's called. No one told me about this Esther, the visa, which I wasn't aware of at all. But so yeah, I nearly didn't make it, but we were able to get it done pretty quickly and get over here.
Yeah, you did pretty quickly with about 1 minute to spare, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
And
we've got another special little guest here.
Rachel, hey, we just had a look at I Know a Star. What do you think? 5 Diamonds flying. Actually, if you can't get back in time, there's a fair few jockeys that have put their hands up, and I've noticed them. Now, let's talk business. The Japanese horse. You've ridden him in track work a couple of times. What's the story?
Yeah, lovely horse. I think he's travelled over here 2-year-old colt, he's handled the whole occasion really well. So I think he's a massive chance.
Well, I'll tell you, we're all going to be cheering for you and cheering hard. We won't be cheering for the Japanese runners and the Golden Eagle. We'll be pulling their tails. So within about 5 hours, there'll be huge Japanese supporters to not. But the very best of luck. We hope you have a great time. Luke, I look forward to seeing you Tuesday morning. Make sure you're early. Anything else to add?
Try and make it back on time. No, it's been good so far. I ran second in the first race. So I'm nearly back to winner first thing here. So it's a bit tougher trying to do the form over here, but we'll be ready to go tomorrow. Cocktail party tonight. It's all work, Bjorn. It's all been tough exercise.
Yeah. Oh, no. And could we claim a couple of horses? And it's been pretty expensive at the Tats. How about we buy a couple?
On as well. Got the best.
That's what we like to see.
Got the races representing. There it is. Representing the Baker.
Yeah, that's great.
Big over here. I've run into a few people that know you, unfortunately.
As we know, there's nothing like that will cost me, I'm sure of it. But anyway, guys, Rachel will be cheering hard. And look forward to watching tomorrow. Make sure you make use of Gate 1. You've drawn a good alley. And have a great trip. Enjoy it. First Australian, there we have it, folks. First Australian-based jockey to ever ride in the Breeders' Cup. So history is made already, but it could be made more. Righto, Hildo. See you, mate. See you, team. That's how we operate. International, been a very international week, and racing is getting smaller the whole time. I think you look at the Golden Eagle, we've got a French horse, UK, a couple of Japanese horses, so it's very exciting. Great to be involved. Right, we'll come down here, we'll punch through a few more. Got a couple of questions from Stacey. Always a nice question about Fleet Commander. You love him, and he possibly go to Rose Hill next Saturday. Midnight Dynamite, he's a horse that we're excited about. A question about BB merchandise. We haven't got anything set up, but we are going to get there one day. And Unleashing's trialling next week. She's going really well. But Midnight Dynamite, he's in great order. He's drawn it ideally. Gate 1 on Sunday. John Van Overmeyer. He worked really well on Tuesday. Good enough to win at Nowra. I'll be disappointed if he doesn't go awfully close on Sunday. Here he is, Overpass. We can't not have a good look at him. Now, he went left-handed on Tuesday morning with Josh Parr. Had a really good hit out and was super. He is absolutely glowing. He is going to go down for the champion sprint at Flemington next Saturday. He's had the last run he had down there was down the straight. Don't you do that, mate. And that's the 3-year-old sprint. So he won that. I think he's going better than ever. He looks great. He's going to have another gallop on Tuesday morning and head down at the end of the week. So absolutely thrilled. Iron Merck, he's going to trial at the back end of next week. Battleton, we are going to accept on Tuesday, but he is in the last tomorrow. He's got a good gate. And you deserve a win, buddy, so hopefully we can get there. Shalar Gold ran well yesterday. Hopefully 3 starts, 3 seconds. Hopefully next time he can do it. Baby Rider, we may nominate him for Thursday. The Hawkesbury Ladies' Day Cup, and Hollywood Heroes going to Randwick on Tuesday. He'll be a show. The blinkers go on. Steve Head, all good?
All good, yes.
Got you. It must be the end of the month. I've got your bill, Steve. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Hopefully it's paid. And you're not making use of the country music today. Anyway, I better pay the bill because I haven't got too many problems with the shoes at the moment. So here's Arapaho. He was really unlucky last week. I think if he had got a clear run, he would have won, but just the gap wasn't there. He looked absolutely fantastic, and he galloped brilliantly this morning left-handed. He's going to Flemington next week, possibly taking on via Sistina, so we're not going to be confident there. But I think the 2000 suits, and I think he's really turned the corner. So he's in great order. He's definitely a place hope without knowing quite what's going to be there. Robusto, I thought he ran well in the 5 Diamonds Prelude. We're going to nominate him for Hawkesbury on Thursday, but he's in good order. He's one of our visitors. Craig, it looks really well, so can't comment too much on him. Of course, an opponent in the Golden Eagle. Here is Cabalas, and what are we waiting for? Oh, I think he wants something. I think he's a little bit like his trainer. He's after some food. Lone Artist, he's not far off racing. Here he is, Fleet Commander. He's in good order. That's where we like to see them, the heads in the feed bin. He was super and looks great. So quite possibly he will go to Rosehill next Saturday, and Bat Out of Hell's in good order too. Any questions? No questions. Here we go. Feed me. He's all set to run on Melbourne Cup Day, the 1100 metre benchmark $300,000 sprint. The blinkers will go on. I thought he ran really well in the Sydney Stakes. Of course, Overparts won, but he hit the line well, was in great order. Any questions, send through on questions, because otherwise I just can't pick them up. There's too much happening. Tiberius, we'll just try and get him to the trials. He'll have another good gallop next week. Here's Cold Gin. Perfumist raced okay during the week. Torquin, within the law, she trialled really well for Derby, so we're going to look at a race for her. Here's another one that could race in Melbourne Cup Day, High Wire Flyer. She was good first up. I think she's definitely fitter and she looks great. She's absolutely glowing. She could go to Muswellbrook or Canberra. I think she'll be hard to beat. All good, Phil? Q's likely raced very well in the invitation, of course. It was a little bit hard to make up ground. She got back a long way, just gate dependent as much as anything, but I thought she hit the line very well. Magical Moment, she's ready to trial. Arriving home likewise. Steffi's still on the walker, so we can't see her. Peter Ballerina, she ran good during the week. Here's Infatuation. She's in fantastic order. Looks great. And I think she can run a really good race. Drawn a little bit awkward, gate 8, but her 2 trials have been very good. Her gallop on Tuesday was excellent, and I think she's definitely a stakes class filly in the making. Slinky's going to run Melbourne Cup Day, 1300 at Randwick. I think she's a good each way chance, and I don't know what that noise is, but here's another visitor. Skybird is staying with us, and Belclair. So pretty much that's it. I haven't even got Lobby's tips. It's Sohan. I haven't got Al, what's the verdict? Best for the weekend? We haven't got too many, or the week coming up?
Infatuation, I think she's always been a favourite of mine. She was there for us as a 2-year-old. And she's come back now. It was a big, strong 4-year-old mare. So I think she'll run very, very well.
Brilliant. Good insight, Al. Thank you very much. Mel, what's the tip best of the weekend? Oh, here we go. What do you think?
I think she'll go really well.
Sohan, what's the verdict? Steffi Magnetica, #1 strapper.
Yeah, she's very good.
You think she can win?
Yeah, hopefully.
Do you miss Ashish?
Yeah.
He's on holiday. How about, more importantly, India, New Zealand cricket? Who do you think? Can New Zealand make it 3 in a row?
Yeah.
I think we can. Bobby, best of the weekend?
Go Steffi.
All right. Well, good luck, folks. Have a great weekend. I hope I haven't bored you. We had a bit of international flavour. Obviously, big race tomorrow with Steffi Magnetica. Great to be involved. I think she can run well. She's got a good gate, and I think gates are the key around 1500 at Rosehill, and I think that will probably suit her too. So we've got a very nice European there. If you're interested, Mortlake, I think he'll come out and be very progressive. He'll be a Saturday horse minimum, and we'll be able to roll forward with some confidence. Have a great week. Of course, Melbourne Cup week, there's always a lot happening, and we'll be in touch.